When you wish to invite a lady to accompany you to the theater, opera, or a concert, or any other public place of amusement, send the invitation the day previous to the one selected for taking her and write it in the third person. If it is the first time you have invited her, include her mother, sister, or some other lady in the invitation. This is the Vocal Velvet audio series, and the house rules are quite simple. Before we read and before we listen, we dance. We dance, darling. So, shall we? Welcome back to Vocal Velvet Volume 2, where we will examine the social cues of the 1800s and then find a matching vibe in modern song lyrics. We talked about the ladies' places of amusement in the previous episode, so today we will explore the same, but for the gentlemen in the 1800s.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon. Could you please cue the music? Thank you so much. When you are with a lady at a place of amusement, you must not leave your seat until you rise to escort her home. If at the opera, you may invite her to promenade between the acts. But if she declines, you remain in your seat. Any lover-like airs or attitudes, although you may have the right to assume them, are in excessively bad taste in public. If the evening you have appointed be a stormy one, you must call for your companion with a carriage. And this is the more elegant way of taking her, even if weather does not make it absolutely necessary. If you are alone and see ladies present with whom you are acquainted, you may, with perfect propriety, go and chat with them between the acts. But when with a lady, never leave her to speak to another lady. Your first duty when you are escorting a lady is to that lady above all others. Well, 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 what have we here? We have ourselves quite a conundrum, do we not? Seems like back in the day, aka the 1800s, the fellas had to take out the whole squad just to get next to the young lady. They had to get, mama, sis, mima, auntie, and the rest of them, pack them up in the carriage just to get next to the young lady of the house. But when you really, really think about it, 2025, dating is not easy. It's kind of rough out there in these dating streets, you know? So maybe, I'm just saying, maybe it wasn't such a bad idea to get the whole squad involved so you could see what you're working with. But anywho, there's an old country saying, you dance with the one that brung you. If you're going to be out, sir, on a date with a young lady, you had better not be over there talking to another young lady while on the date. Sir, even in the 1800s, they had to snatch a few fellas out there and set them straight. Found a song that goes right with this kind of vibe. Peel Me a Grape by Diana Krall. And that, my dear listeners, brings us to the end of today's story. See you soon. Thanks so much for stopping by. Find us wherever podcasts are found, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. Until the next time, safe travels and be well.